Lexi told us to come out here. This was her idea.
It's cold.
And now we're out here and she doesn't even want to be here.
Yeah, nothing's easy when it comes to life, but that's how it goes. Everything that you want comes with a price, yeah. Silver. See, now I gone away from you. It's the right time to run away with you. You and I can talk about it every night. No one's gonna know unless you're doing it right. Cause it really doesn't matter if it's black or it's white. No one's gonna know unless you're doing it right. You and I can talk about it every night. No one's gonna know unless you're doing it right. Cause it really doesn't matter if it's black or it's white. No one's gonna know unless you're doing it right. I'm proud of your body. So I'm proud of your body. So I'm proud of your body. Oh, I'm proud of your body. People change if you just give them time. Everyone grows. There's some things you won't know until you die. See now
Alright guys, so a little different title and thumbnail, all that cool stuff. Bro, basically bro, in service today, I don't normally record on Sundays. So like, if you guys are ever wondering, Sunday I do not record. I always take off on Sunday. But anyways, man, during service today, I got really convicted, and I'll play the clip.
You can't get out of your purpose just because you have adversity. But you gotta know, y'all, you gotta know that just because you deal with adversity, Isaiah, it don't mean you ain't walking in your purpose.
I don't know anything about his sermons. I don't know anything about his series. We don't ever really talk about that stuff. You guys might not know, but I play the drums at my church. That's what I do. So I don't really like to be too involved in my dad's message, because when Sunday comes around, I want to hear it like anyone else, if that makes sense. So anyways, man, so today he was talking about purpose and calling and just kind of doing what God has given you the ability to do, or whatever he's laid on your heart to do. Yeah, bro, it hit me like a train. What I've been realizing is I really love conviction, right? Because I love to know that there's an area for me to get better at. So sometimes we get frustrated, or sometimes we just get upset about where we are or what's going on. But that conviction that the Holy Spirit hits you with is where you start to change. It's where you start to understand, or things start to be revealed to you, and you're like, oh man, like I didn't think about that until now. I didn't really see this thing until then. You know what I'm saying? Today I got convicted because I was just like, man, like I think I messed up. And I think with this baseball thing, and I know it's like, oh my gosh, baseball again, but you guys gotta understand, bro, I've done this my whole life, bro. This is all I've done. You know, I went to Wilmington and I ended up redshirting, and it put me in a place to understand that my whole life is in baseball. And then I went to Brunswick, and then I was like, well, you know, I'm not really enjoying it. I'm not having fun, so I need to take some time away to get myself together. And yeah, in a sense, but the truth of the matter is, like, I've tried so hard to let my feelings control what God has given me the ability to do. And I think that's where I missed the mark. I've been so easily moved, bro, just like kind of distracted sometimes. You know, sometimes you get moved so easily, you get so distracted, you know, something kind of shines this way, something shines over there. You're like, oh man, like I don't need this, I don't need that, I don't need, you know what I'm saying? But I think I started to lose sight of what God gave me the ability to do. And that's where my conviction started to settle in, because I was like, man, like I've been so frustrated, you know, just like kind of confused. And of course, like it's calmed down, you know what I'm saying, a lot more recently, you know, because I'm not playing, I'm taking the time off. But like deep down, bro, like I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And maybe you guys don't really get it. Maybe you guys have never been in this position. You don't really understand where I'm coming from. Maybe you've always had someone in your ear like telling you this and telling you that. But this was the first time that I was like, what the heck am I doing? Like he gave me this ability. He gave me the protection of my body. I've been prayed for so many times over health and staying healthy and injury free, and all that stuff has happened, but I've let so many distractions come in my way that have steered me away from the sport, or the opportunity to play, or the opportunity to reach others across the country, across the state, you know, by just doing something that God gave me the ability to. And I let so many things get in the way of that, and it kind of messed me up. And I was just sitting here. I've been thinking about this stuff all day long. I've been reading my Bible for about an hour, reading in Jeremiah, just listening to the doubt that he had, you know, when the Lord had told him, like, I have a plan for you, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of reading some of his doubt, and I kind of found myself in it, and I was like, wow, really think I missed the mark. You know, I kind of just sat on this, so I'll just give you guys a couple verses that have kind of helped reveal this thing to me. I'm grateful for the peace that covers everything that has gone on, you know, throughout this time. And I know, like, everybody doesn't understand it. Everybody doesn't get it. Some people just have it a lot differently, and that's okay. But, like, this is where I am, and this is my story. Jeremiah 1:5-10. Don't compare your purpose or calling with anyone else. Purpose is the reason for which something is done or created, right? It's not perfect. Verse 5 says, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. The point that my dad made, he said, you can't duplicate what God has called you to. I was like, dang, you can't duplicate what God has called you to. And I was like, I'm sitting there in a chair, I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, bro, I just been so easily distracted, you know. I've been so frustrated, so emotionally, like, up and down. I just, like, over here finna forfeit what God has given me the ability to. And it's less about the baseball. It's more about the fact that God has done everything for me. He's done everything to put me in the right place at the right time, to be seen by the right people, to encourage the right person, to pat this person on the back, to have this person reach out to me. He's done everything. But I've been so easily moved, like, basically missed my opportunity. I could go all through these verses and everything, but I just want you guys to know, like, it's not over. I'm saying, I don't know what you're dealing with. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. You ain't got to tell me everything. But whatever you did, whenever you missed the mark, whenever you didn't say this right or didn't do this right or you didn't respond right to this person or whatever, like, it's not over. You know what I'm saying? You still have an opportunity. God gives us grace. God gives us opportunity. God gives us people to work with, to talk to, and things like that. Like, it ain't over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am blessed. You know, I could be as frustrated as I want to be, but at the end of the day, I have a roof over my head, I have food to eat, and I have shoes and clothes on my back. So how much can we complain? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I just kind of been sitting on this and dealing with this, you know, kind of all day. I'm not going to keep you guys all day long. We have a vlog to get into, but I'm going to keep reading and seeking him in the meantime. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's get into the vlog, man.
Hello.
Alright guys, so as you guys can tell, we are getting ready for tonight's lift. I want to tell you guys a little bit about the bike that I am using to warm up with. This bike is really awesome. I know you guys are watching this YouTuber on the screen, but it has screencasting, so you guys can connect it with your phone, and you can do this completely without a membership, but you guys can connect your phone to the screen. You can also watch like some really cool YouTubers like that were on the screen earlier. But I've been using the bike as cardio just to kind of get my body warmed up before I lift heavy. And also on days where I don't want to run or the weather is too bad, it's a great way to kind of get some cardio in, you know what I'm saying? If you guys use the code right here below, you guys get $100 off this bike today. And the price is already super affordable. So the screen quality on this bike is super insane. You got 1080 at 60 hertz, and you got a 21-inch screen. You can watch Netflix, you can watch YouTube, you can watch various things with the screencasting feature that it has. But in the app, there's also a bunch of workouts that you can also do as well. So if you're looking for something a little more intense, you are able to do that. But there's so many ways to use this bike, and I'm super glad I have this to kind of get my body warmed up, especially for knee pain. I know when you're lifting a lot and stuff like that, or squatting super heavy, sometimes your knees can kind of give out just a little bit. It's a great way to get the blood flowing, get your body in a healthy shape, to make sure that you can show up every day baseball wise, lifting wise, or whatever it may be. So like I said, discount will be right here on the screen. Make sure you guys go check out USOL. But this is a great way to enjoy your cardio. Make sure you guys go check it out in the bio. Let's get into the heavy leg day. Let's go. All right, boys, so it is the next morning, and right now I'm heading to the facility to hit with my buddy Freddie. So I was hitting with yesterday. Low-key, I was talking to Lexi, but it was like a breath of fresh air because he was just so easygoing, you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes like you work with some people or you work with guys and they're very particular, kind of standoffish, you know, they don't really talk a whole lot, they're not really involved. What's going on? They're just kind of there and then they leave, you know what I'm saying? Hitting with him yesterday was just really nice because he was just so easygoing, man. We did a lot of the similar stuff, kind of in similar situations. We're about to spin back up there this morning. Maybe we'll do some off speed today. I've been trying to hit some off speed as well. Yeah, man, I'm gonna catch y'all boys. Get better. Find a way to win the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna catch y'all boys. Let's do it.